Wendy, we're just finished the Red Cross's Emergency Social Data Summit. Tell me what you were trying to accomplish today and what you think you did accomplish.
Well, what we're trying to accomplish is, I think there's three parts to it. The background is that in the aftermath of Haiti and in other disasters, we've just seen so many people saying, I know of 20 people in this neighborhood who haven't gotten water yet. And from my seat in my cube, I can't make water get to them. So really, the first step was sort of trying to raise awareness about that gap between services. And there's other gaps. So there's all kinds of people who get together in the crisis camps, and Ushahidi data is being aggregated. And we know that all these different things are happening, and it's all so neat. But response agencies and emergency managers around the country don't yet know what to do with that information, or we aren't yet able to act on it. We talked today a lot about why that is and how we might overcome some of those hurdles. So the first thing is raising awareness about the gaps. The second thing is sort of getting consensus among all the different stakeholders that we should actually do something about closing the gaps. And the third part is in creating action items for us to close those gaps. And they're going to be give and take on all sides, so we can come to something that works really well. And that's basically it. I just wanted to get the attention of emergency managers and other nonprofits and show them all the things that I see every day from regular citizens who are able to contribute so much to our knowledge and our value in what we do.
What did you think you accomplished today? Were there some surprises? What was the big themes that you thought came out of the day-long conference?
Well, truthfully, we've just finished, and I probably want to decompress a little before and think about it. And I have been running around so much that there are big chunks of today, unfortunately, that I didn't get to listen to. But the parts that I did get to listen to, Brian Humphrey and Robert Scoble talking about really huge ideas. Heather Blanchard really put forth a roadmap looking forward with some very concrete things we can think about putting into place. And this morning the government panel with Jeremy Haidt and Myrnie Fitzgerald and Jack Holt, having them discuss the challenges and opportunities on the government side was all really great. So I don't know what the themes are, but I know that we're going to go back. We're going to look at all of the contributions that were made today. On the wiki and on Twitter, we're going to aggregate all of that together, and we're going to finish up this white paper, including all that information. So once we have it and we feel good about it all being in one place, I think we're going to be able to move forward.
And finally, what can citizens who may have been following this or follow the Red Cross and will be reading about it, what can average citizens who are interested in this and participating and learning what they should be doing when it comes to technology and preparing for disasters, what can they do going forward?
Well, first of all, very tactically, out of this summit, we want anyone who has any thoughts about the subject matter to contribute to the wiki, which you can find at blog.redcross.org. We'll link to it. What you can do, I think, for us institutionally, I'm working on a huge project where I want to really delineate hundreds and hundreds of new virtual volunteer jobs. And really, we just want every single household to be a real volunteer and a virtual volunteer. But clearly not everyone is going to be involved with the American Red Cross, and there's a lot of different ways that you can get involved. It's just about getting to know your community. Using your mobile phone came up over and over again today to have information stored on it, and knowing your neighbors and knowing your local emergency response teams will go a really long way. And of course, the traditional preparedness items, make a kit, stay informed. And we're thinking about adding a fourth one today, so we'll see how that goes.
And that would be?
No, we don't know how to call it yet,
but it would be a.
It would be basically a know your community, share your information. step.
Related to social media or
Related to, well, I mean, I don't think that the vehicle matters so much. I think that was another theme today. You know, we don't need to concentrate on Twitter or Facebook. This is about people. So whether it's walking out and telling your neighbors and sharing your information that way, on an email, on a text, on a tweet, whatever it is, having that information be known about your community and your neighbors is paramount.
And let me just ask you, if that's something that you just discussed with FEMA and DHS?
Not yet. We're gonna. I mean, no. Yeah, none of this is official. This is just an idea that I saw percolating on Twitter earlier this morning. So